Let's join hands in appreciation for this greatness.
Yes. Lord, Lord Jesus, the Savior, the corpse that gave us our abilities of stands. We come together today. I'm so unreligious. I can't even fake a fake. I can't even fake a prayer. That's how.
A little something like eeny, meeny, right from the beginning. Smoke a little pack, but the pack never timid. Church, but I'm seeing it. Curse when I'm winning. She need a new back. When it's back, I'ma bend it. Slap up some guinea, pass me the henny. Watch a nigga black super yak, I'ma quit it. Swerve in the Benzie, perfume is Fendi. Bobbin' move fast, real fast like I'm Ricky. Just cause I'm pretty, came from the dirt. Shovel up a nigga, can't handle the work. Ooh, y'all, swing with it first. Young white girl like a ram.
Yeah, how y'all feeling tonight? I'm good. I had a good day. I mean, work was busy, but I had a good day. JoJo was crazy, so you know what I'm saying. How about everyone else? How was y'all days?
I was chilling, freaking back hurt and shit, but that's nothing new.
Why you say it so hype? Back hurt and shit.
You already know, back pain gang. You don't choose this life, it choose you. Was you in it for life? Shit. But other than that, shit. Watch some fucking AEW shit with my sister, and I read this. And yeah, and some fucking one championship. And then I read JoJo. That's how my day was. So it was a good day if you ask me.
Anyone else? Alright, nice talk.
Sorry.
That's what I did. I worked today, Ken came home and I watched Lord of the Rings for a bit. So now I'm here.
That's what took you. That took you the rest of the day.
Yeah, I started at like 6 p.m. my time, so like 2.5 hours ago, and we're like just not hitting the halfway point. So.
Okay.
So yeah, movie's long as fuck.
Young Weatherspoon.
I played Nier, watched some of Daya, and I finished Monogatari today.
Oh,
nice.
Oh. Hold on, I can't get distracted. We'll talk after. I can't get distracted with that. I almost changed the stream. My guitar stream. Can't get distracted. We'll talk about.
I didn't think it could surpass the second season of Owari, but it did. Like that ending really got me.
That's what I like to hear. We all on greatness. But all right, this Jojolion chapter. Listen. Before I even ask you anything, I just didn't see. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
Listen, man. Listen. I got something to say.
Go ahead.
You see, this is why last stream was pointless. We sitting here playing twiddly sticks, talking about what you think is gonna happen? Oh, what you think Kaato's gonna do? And what the fuck she did? She started talking about potatoes. Nigga, there's no way. There's no way on God's green earth that anybody was gonna guess the first thing out of her mouth was gonna be about some goddamn potatoes. It's fucking ridiculous.
No,
so don't sit and ask me what I think is gonna happen in the next chapter because I don't know.
Oh my god. Yo, that shit threw me for a loop. I'm like, what is she talking about?
I thought she was speaking rock human for a second. I'm not gonna lie to you, cause I'm like, wait, is this some Lady Oblada type beat? She said Inca no meza something potato. I said, what the fuck is she talking about? And then she explained it. I'm like, oh, okay. But Simi, good point. Like we absolutely couldn't have predicted that's coming. I'm just fixing the chat overlay thing. But yeah, I mean general thoughts before we kind of dive into some stuff. And by the way, Araki, listen.
You just added a browser source. Browser sources let you display a web page from the internet or a local file and are commonly used for widgets and alerts. Set the URL. Okay, it's gone.
All right. No, I just wanted to do the thing where like only appears when we're talking. That's all. Sheet. Okay. Yo, Araki. This Yasuho just being wagon gimmick. Don't go near him. He's gonna die already. Don't worry about it. Just go through equivalent. Now, granted, mad respect for straight up being like, hey, hold on. somebody who may not know what's going on, let me immediately explain the. You know how a lot of times shit happens because no one fucking explains shit. So props for that. But Christ, for the last 2 chapters, all she's been doing is screaming. I need my girlfriend to do more than that. Okay, all right. But Joni, general thoughts.
I was really surprised because I really thought Kaato would be a villain because you guys convinced me. But like her interaction with Jobin, like it was amazing, and I didn't think we would get it this chapter. And then like the reveal at the end, like I was jumping off my couch. It was crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, oh no, hold on. I was crying. She was yelling the whole chapter, and Kaato did not care at all. And like, Kaato was like, I was like. I mean, she was listening, but she didn't look like she was very engaged. That was true, though. Like, it's one thing for me to yell someone once or twice, and you don't respond. I ain't yelling the 3rd time. At that point, good luck. She just looking around, start thinking in her head, pull up her fucking deck like she's Gambit. Yes, sir. Oh man, what do you think about the chapter, Pat?
See, it's like I said yesterday. JoJo is the only series where I can sit there and read it and think to myself, what the fuck is going on? And it's a good thing. It's a good thing. She's standing there. She pull out the deck of cards. I'm like, why is she throwing cards? Then next thing you know, space trucking. Nigga. When I tell you I almost fell out my seat, I'm like, what's she about to do? She said, I'm going to trap him in between the spaces of my cards. I'm like, bro, this funny Valentine gimmick? Oh my god. No, this chapter was phenomenal, man.
Definitely.
Yep, I'm proud of the same boat. Like the whole time I was reading it, I was like, man, like what? She's just sitting here, just talking. the whole chapter, she's just talking like whatever, right? And then I thought that the interaction with her and Jobin was really cool. The only thing I didn't like was like we keep like getting repeated like what the equivalent exchange is, but like it's kind of a minor thing. But outside of that, like I was not expecting those last like 3 pages where she just pulls Tsurugi out the deck. I'm like, all right, listen,
yeah,
that was something.
A really early moment that I didn't look at because I read it. I was reading it at work first, right? I just happened to stumble upon it. It's funny because I literally thought like, I wonder if JoJo's gonna come out soon. I kind of just went online and it was in my DM. Someone said it was really hard bet. So I couldn't like fully focus the first time, so when I was able to read it again, the part that I didn't appreciate the first time is at the very beginning when Josuke's walking past the room and he looks in it and you just see all the bodies and that like kind of like somber moment where he's just kind of looking. He looks at Holly. You see Mamazuku, you see everyone else kind of just out there. I'm like, pain.
Yeah.
I like stuff like that because it kind of sets a certain type of ambience, and then we obviously transition back into the household with Toru on the ground and just Kano mezame potatoes. What is she talking about? She's talking about the meal she made. Obviously, she's gonna bring it for her favorite son, the only son that matters to her at this point.
Literally the only kid that matters to her.
Yeah, she did tell the other ones to get back.
She did.
So, props to her for that. But what stood out to me the most about I like the chapter was like because she's crying the entire chapter for the majority of the chapter because of what's going on. Mm-hmm. I actually really like that I'm not sure what the word is. It just the somber moment that obviously one of her kids is like he's moshed up, like he's dying or if not dead already. And her just kind of taking in the situation and doing what she needed to do to at least save Tsurugi type B. I'm like, oh my god. I don't know. There's something about her crying the whole chapter that I just appreciated. And she got them things was hanging, you know what I'm saying? Them chesticles was what I'm talking about. So yeah.
They were out.
Oh my goodness. I started tilting my head on my phone. I'm like, bro, what am I doing? What am I doing? But what do you guys see as your favorite part of the chapter?
Favorite part of the chapter.
There's like 2 panels in this chapter of Joshu on the ground, face down in the mud. That shit made my day. Like they're very like they're small panels and they're very insignificant. He's kind of in the background, but like just seeing that made me happy.
That's where he belongs.
Exactly. Outside of that, I really liked the
And
moment
I'm
where she takes the deck and just like drops it on Toru just to like pin him down in that spot. It's like, I'm not gonna kill you or like touch you or anything like that because that's what you want, but you're just gonna sit here. And then she pulls Suguru out her deck, and I was like, oh, she's really here for the family type beat. So
yeah,
that was pretty cool.
that was gonna be fucking my pick when she fucking pinned Toru because first I didn't know what the fuck was going on. She just threw cards at that nigga, and then I'm just seeing action lines. I'm like, what's going on? I didn't know what the fuck was going on, and I said, wait, hold on. Like, she literally made this nigga, like, clip through the ground. That shit was so wrong. I said, dang, that look uncomfortable, boy. I'm still mad he's alive, though. Like, bro, you got a hole in your neck, a hole in your spleen. He bleeding. He went flying in the air twice, and he's still talking?
Rock
He
humans built
crawling,
different. We build different.
blade, all type of other shit. I'm like, bro, just die already. But pretty
You're a
much
nice
getting shout out Ray. But getting the reveal of what her stand power is, that shit was raw. Cause just like Pat, I said Valentine gimmick, but this time no napkins. It's a W.
I will say this. Well, actually no, sorry. Actually, you guys keep going. I'll speak in a second. Pat, what's your favorite part of the chapter?
My favorite part of the chapter?
Mm-hmm.
Kaato! Don't go near him! Don't attack him! After like the third time I read this, I was like, bro, this is so fucking funny. She's not listening to you. She was like, wait, you're not attacking him? No, Yasuho, she hasn't been attacking him the whole time.
Oh, Yasuo.
That's what makes JoJo, man. Stupid little shit like that. Shit had me weak.
I mean, I still don't think anything worse than I just randomly transitioned to her and she just trying to lick her elbow. Like, what are you doing? what are you doing, baby girl? Like, come on. That shit was funny as hell. Joni.
For me, it's definitely her stand reveal, and when she was like hardening Jobin's resolve, I thought that was really cool, and how like she was talking about how the fruit would like secure the prosperity of their family, and like he wouldn't have, well, at least I think he wouldn't have gone through with killing his dad without this talk beforehand.
Yeah, that's what I was. You read exactly. I'll just piggyback off you exactly where I was gonna go because the dynamic of Kaato and Jobin is, I like it, right? You know, and for good reason, obviously, based on what happened in the past in history with the murder. She nothing wrong. Norisuke's a bitch ass nigga. Take her back in the house. Fuck that guy. But I needed to die like that though. I needed to go like that though. But what I really liked about that conversation, like you said, is that she was able to kind of strengthen the resolve because obviously they're close because he used to visit her in jail and blah blah whatever. So she seems to completely understand her son and what he's experiencing, what feelings that he's feeling. So he's like, someone's bothering you. He's like, he's a mama's boy, and I kind of get that because I'm kind of one, so I understand that. So it was I kind of like that exchange with the mandible and talking about it and everything, and then I think, like you said, Joni, I think that was the reason why he was able to go through with the resolve to take out Norisuke. I mean, she was like, don't tell him, bitch slap, he wastes. I'm like, hey, hold on. But yeah, I thought it was endearing. And like she kind of like to really like, yo, for real though, like you gotta do what you gotta do, so to save your family, even if it means doing something I suppose that is immoral. But I wanted to ask you guys, why do you think Wonder Review wasn't really working on her? Is it because Tori was so injured, or do you think because regardless if you're restraining him or pinning him down, it's still an attack. But do you think because her cards kind of have that fourth dimensional ability, maybe I don't know, like it's kind of akin to what Josuke and what should we call it, Yasuo were kind of able to replicate. I found that part a little weird to me. I wasn't sure how she was able to really pin him down like that, even with the calamity. Wonder if you just kind of out there staring at her. But what are your guys' thoughts on that?
I think I don't think that she has the whole like face manipulation gimmick like Josuke does. I think the reason why it didn't of Wonder if you didn't affect her is because she didn't actively um pursue Toru or like attack him. She literally she threw her cards pretty much like haphazardly in his direction, not specifically at him, and then the spaces between the spaces between the cards and those specific body parts automatically got trapped in between them, but she wasn't like actively throwing them with the intent to hurt him or some shit like that. So I feel like that was the loophole, so she didn't get affected by his stand.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say that's kind of like the explanation I've seen, and I kind of came to is like the intent wasn't necessarily to harm Toru, more so just to like pin him down. Is kind of how I understood it, but I don't know. I feel like it was weird because like in the past, like they had moments where they try to approach him and they got hurt, but I don't. So I'm just kind of confused still. I don't know.
That's what I was saying. Like I'm not sure exactly what she did, but like, I don't want to say it felt inconsistent. I just thought it was strange. But the panel that made me kind of not like overthink it is just when she was like, "Yo, she has no will to attack at all." But I don't know. Like it was my understanding that it didn't necessarily work that. Like once you're kind of in the flow of the calamity, any harm that you could possibly cause to him, whether you're pursuing or like, oh, I only want set the stage as a stun. Like I don't think that matters, right? It doesn't matter if you set the stage as a stun. Like you're still kind of attacking him. So I thought it was weird, but I think maybe the combination of that and the fact that her thing is a little bit fourth dimensional because some shit will just come out the cards could have played a factor into that. But I think it'll get explained in due time. Yeah. However,
yeah, but I think because I think the caveat to that is, yeah, once you're in the flow of calamity, it doesn't matter what you do after that, but you still have to enter that.
But she
flow.
didn't do that yet. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, sorry, Pat, you're saying something? Let me cut you off.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, for me, it was like, this whole time they were trying to seek him out and find out his identity, Josuke and Rai. So now in this situation, Kaato just happened to be there, and Toru popped up in front of her, not the other way around. So because of that, Toru was trying to attack her because he wanted to touch her so he could like sap her life away so he could heal himself. But she was just standing there chilling, and she just like, tossed her cards. She didn't harm him. She just threw her cards at him. So I think that's why she didn't get affected by the calamity.
Okay, that's fair. That makes sense to me. Well, another thing I wanted to ask you guys is, what do you think is going to happen during the equivalent exchange?
Right.
Because
that's a good question.
Toru's the one who bit the fruit, right? Doesn't that mean he might be the one that gets healed, or is it because the curse already happened and maybe is Tsurugi and worth? Like, I'm not entirely sure what's supposed to happen here. Are they going to combine? Is Sudu going to like pass the curse on to him, heal up? Because let me. I'm trying to remember this correctly. Yasuo took the bite of the fruit, did she not, or yes or no?
Yeah, she did.
Yes.
And then she touched Joshu, right? Or Joshu touched her, or whatever. How did that work? How did she take his hand again?
Let me see.
Because that's what
I
I'm
think
trying to
they were just
discern.
too
Because I'm like,
close
wait
to
a
each
minute.
other.
Could she have fucked up by doing that? Because what if Toru gets healed?
I have a this my opinion on that's probably wild as fuck out there, but I want definitely to confirm with the previous chapter first before I start speaking.
Okay.
Yeah, let me find it. I think it's chapter 104.
I believe so. I think she was put it. Sorry, let me try to chat. I'm not caught up yet. I don't feel like I'm even being spoiled. I'm just vibing here. Hey, I appreciate it. I mean, when we're done talking, I actually have something else to do, anyways. Like, in terms of like the stream, I wanna read some comments from the last video I did. So we got something else to do too. Some TOG shit. Simply not attacking the plan. Her intent was to put Urugi in the position I pursue. Okay, fair enough. Based off the flash forward, I think Tsurugi might either be freed of the curse or get part of it transferred. Okay. Waiting for that shit, yeah. And I mean, in the meantime, I actually thought it was like Toru, like based on what you seen of Toru, like what would you guys, how would you guys kind of describe his personality?
Reap.
Bozo.
Burger.
There's something wrong with him.
I asked that because I felt like it. I mean, if he's trying to goad her so he can heal himself. He's dying, so he's kind of desperate. But I was like, why are you talking shit, dude? He's talking shit. He's like something about a rock, just see the sea and land. But what about you? You have your dreams are ruined. You only have cruelty left. Your son is dead. His dreams. I'm like, bro, what's going? Why are you going in like that?
Like 3 times over in this chapter, this nigga said, "None of Jobin's dreams will be realized." I'm like, bro, what's wrong with it?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm like, I was laughing too. Like, bro, why you talking shit like this? No, it made me laugh. I thought it was funny, and he got fucking played. He's like, my family's curse. Boom, that little nigga popped out. I said, yo, I did not see that coming at all. That was a great cliffhanger.
Yeah. So I got a wild type of fucking.
I got my tinfoil hat on. Let's do it.
Oh boy, let's go.
Let's get it.
Again.
Wait, did you check? Did you check?
Yeah, I found it. Okay, so in chapter 101, let me see. Yeah, it was a while ago. So Yasuho grabs the fruit, she eats it, but like in the position that they already were,
They was already touching.
yeah, they were already touching. So like Joshi was like, yeah, so we don't really know.
But what we do know is she's the one that healed, and and she consumed the fruit.
Okay, but listen.
Go
All right,
go ahead.
That's
Talk
fine
to
and
me.
dandy. So, all right, look. So, this is what happened, right? So, this is how I took it. So, on page 39 out of 43, right? It shows the plant in the plant pot, right? And then it shows it literally like cut like in a triangle, kind of like a pizza slice, and Kato's cards all around it, right? So I initially thought that she put the grafted branch in between the cards, and I thought that was gonna pop out and a full blown fruit was gonna pop out, right? But it was Tsurugi instead. So what I'm thinking is, because in the flashback, Jobin revealed that you don't even have to eat the entire fruit. You could drink the juice from it, right?
Because the beetle.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, because the beetle did that.
Yeah. So what if she also had like, I don't know, like soil from the plant pot or something in there with Tsurugi, right? So that soil or whatever the fuck, a soil, a piece of branch, juice, whatever, anything from the fruit, right, was in between them cards with Tsurugi, and while Tsurugi was in between them cards, he got fused with that shit. So now he too has the ability to equivalent exchange.
So then what
So I
happens?
think-
do they do
so
what
I think
Josuke
that
and
might
Kira
be-
do?
Yeah, I think it's either gonna be they gonna fuse together and make 2 niggas again, or it's gonna be a battle of who devoured more of the fruit's power.
Okay.
Toru with the unripened fruit, or Tsurugi with like the juice or the root or the soil or whatever.
They can just
Why
lick the
you
branch.
saying
You just
juice
lick the
like that?
branch. Hold on, let me see
All
if I
right,
can
hold
find that
on.
part.
I'm kind of with it.
Yeah, like I'm like like I can feel like a theory bubbling up in the bottom of my brain. It's not boiling over, but I'm trying to find that one part. Hold on, let me see something.
It's page 39.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I have the long strip out, so I don't.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Actually no, it still tells you. You're right. Hold on. 39. What's in between those cards? It's a little further. No, not
No, it's before that then.
not that page. I want to see the part where the bug is. Yummy.
Wait, hold on. I have a question then. Did Kaato also like store one of the fruits in her cards?
I was
What I'm
Part of the
saying.
or part of the like the pot? Because that's what it looks like she did on that.
That's what I thought.
no.
The big
Okay.
goldfish friend?
Let's go through it. Go through it. Page 31. All right. So the Miyama stag beat on the top shelf until last night. I broke a mandible until this morning. The right mandible is broken to pieces. I'm certain it had no right mandible. Mandible, mom, please look at what's inside of this top shelf compartment. The Hercules beetle was there with it. So right, she's just holding it. It looks like it's like missing some shit. I don't know. It looks weird. The broken, lost Miyama mandible was replaced. It healed, and the face of what was once a healthy Hercules has part of it missing. It performed an equivalent exchange with the Miyagi mandible on the cellular level. In other words, by exchanging for the Miyagi's mandible, the Hercules face ended up like this. And then goes to the bottom shelf. This is what Rai and Josuke is looking for. By the way, I kind of think that's kind of an important line, just because I don't know if she takes like Josuke's name as like an enemy of her family, because she's like, hey, enemies will come for this. It's important. And she named Rai and Josuke. So I'm interested to see how she would react when she sees him. I don't know if anyone kind of got that feeling. But yeah, did you talk about the branches on the lower shelf? So then on the shelf above it, you're telling me this potted plant has branches. I got my hands, yada yada. This is the graft. So the Miyagi has sucked up some of the sap. Okay, you're right. So you take the sap from the skin of the branch that had been jutting out the lower shelf. So, So you're right. I mean, as long as you can get... What's up, Pure Life? Kaato, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I guess as long as... I guess because this is the kind of perfect fruit, not like the, defective one. As long as you can get it to some degree, the equivalent exchange that you're going to go through isn't going to be like the one where you kind of rockify somewhere or whatever the case is. You will, steal whatever the fuck you need to heal yourself. But it's interesting because... Now, I know what you're talking about. It's the part where after she slaps him, and they're talking, and then she's like, Jobin, you've done a fine job to climb as high as you have. I'm incredibly powerful. Just a little bit further. The Hichikasa family must break the curse that has been on it since the time of our ancestors. And she throws the cards at it. And it like splits it and something. I can't exactly tell what did or didn't go into the card, but yeah. Well.
So that's what I'm saying. If she put some of the fucking plant, so the soil, the root, the branch, the leaf, the juice, any of that, and Tsurugi is in that freaking plane as well, that could count as an exchange. So what the fuck, son? Wait, hold on. If they really become two niggas, right? And then Tsurugi become the Tsurugi will be fusing with a rock nigga, right? Mm-hmm. So then, wait, would that make the Higashikato bloodline rock niggas? Oh my god, Lord, son, is it next month yet? Oh my god.
Oh shit. I don't know. I was gonna happen because like, part of me is thinking like, what's gonna happen? Is this some Xehanort shit? Terror and fucking Master Xehanort fighting for the control of the body. Who got the stronger will? It's like my determination is stronger than yours. I will perform a triple exchange. It's like no, I will, and I don't know. We'll see what happens. But that's funny though. It's a great chapter. Truly. Araki. Yeah. Simi was right. Us trying to predict this, we look like clowns. What the fuck did we even say last time? We were. However, we said we were wrong, but
talking about some nonsense. A freaking talking about some goddamn potatoes, like bro.
I will say this though. I don't know how many of you guys. I don't know how many of you guys even thought that like I know me definitely for sure thought Kaato was gonna be the final obstacle or antagonist. I don't think my mind has changed on that necessarily, because I don't know if and she doesn't have to be an evil person, right? She could just like I always tell people, like an antagonist just opposes the protagonist. You don't have to be fucking evil and nefarious. What if what she wants to do is in service of her family and is not interested in what Josuke and or what Yasuho want? So now, as a result, they're enemies. I don't know if you guys have changed your opinion on her based on the fact that what she did for Tsurugi.
You see, I never even thought of it like that at all.
Mm-hmm.
So when you said that, Blue Truth, it just felt like all the pieces of the puzzle just smack dabbed on top of each other, because she hasn't appeared until the last stretch. When she did appear, that we saw that there's some type of strife, and she just fucked off again, right? And that didn't feel like that was it for her role in this story. And then again, as you said, the way that she interpreted what Jobin said in that flashback, Josuke is 101% on his way. He would be fulfilling that requirement of enemies will come here, right? So I don't, man,
Mm-hmm.
it ain't looking too pretty.
Yeah. The thing is, I remember we all predicted that like her stand name would be something with Queen in it, because I felt like that made the most sense.
Yeah.
And then Araki gave us what is it? Space
Trucker.
Trucking.
Truck King.
Whoops.
Yes,
I was
sir.
like, all right, so it has King in it, so I'm like, all right, well, it just makes me really want to like worry. Like, it makes me think of like how she is going to act from like here on out, and how like that's gonna play with Josuke and everything, because she's very much about like keeping things in house, and so I think she'll like do whatever she can to like secure the family, which even means like probably getting rid of Josuke because he doesn't fit into her plans or whatever
Yes.
she has in mind. So I feel like that's kind of like where the point of contention is going to come into play.
I can agree with that. Johnny, you still in here?
Yeah.
Hey, chime in.
I like what you said. Like, I was mainly thinking about it, that she was gonna be evil, but her just being an antagonist sounds good to me, considering that Toro's in the mud right now, and we really don't know how this exchange is gonna go. So there's no really antagonists left in the story, or rock humans. So I really don't know what Araki's gonna do.
No one knows.
We still haven't even gotten to like that flash forward either.
Yeah, that's true as well.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh,
my
remember
mind.
what I told you like 3 weeks ago? The last 2 parts of JoJo, the final antagonist was not defeated by the main protagonist of the series.
This is true.
Yasuho. She was doing the Speedwagon gimmick so she could be great. Okay. Haley Park about to take on space trucking. Hold on now, I'm with it.
Because if you look at Josuke, this man, he look internally defeated now, man. He looks so sad. Like, I don't know if he has the strength in him to just keep fighting anymore. He done seen Mamazuku die. He done seen Nijimura die, probably on her deathbed. Like, bro, I don't know if he got the mental strength to keep fighting.
I think he does, but I think he's definitely like dejected. So we'll see. We'll see. That's a good point because he looked really somber in those panels. Like was it worth all of this death type beat? You know.
Mm-hmm.
Like was the plant really worth all of this? It kind of looked like that's why I said like when I reread it, I really appreciated the beginning part of the chapter when he just took that moment to just look in the room and you see them all, and then thing on the bed. I'm like, dang. But yeah, that's damn it, man.
But listen, hold on, hold on. Mm-hmm. Wait just 1 second.
Tomate.
Oh boy, there we go. Let's go.
Don't throw out your blue truth just yet. The battle is not yet over. Because look at this, right? it's been a trend where the final boss, they stand has evolved or changed in some type of capacity, right? So
Yes.
Space Trucking might not be her final form, meme intended, right? So that shit might evolve or might even change somehow. Shit, maybe like through some kind of wild bullshit because it was through her stand that she carried the fucking fruit or whatever the fuck. We're just gonna assume that what I said was correct, right? So she put a piece of the plant and Tsurugi in the
She
same
licked the
plane,
sap.
right? So let's just assume that, right?
Yeah.
So what if there's some type of weird, like the rules kind of bend? So like because it was her stand that was housing the fruit, it classified as she the one who fucking took it. Because your stand is an extension of your soul type beat. Tsurugi don't heal or do no exchange. She does with Toru. And that might cause her stand to evolve or some type of wild shit like that, right? So we don't even know if Space Trucking is the final, like, the way that this stand is gonna stay by the time this part ends. So hey, listen, we might get that freaking queen in the title eventually. That's all I'm trying to say.
Wait,
Don't throw
wait,
out that
wait,
just yet.
wait, wait, wait,
Oh,
wait, wait. What if Jobin's still alive, right? And then with Tsurugi, when he tried to do the equivalent exchange on Toru, it succeeds. And then Kaato grabs Tsurugi and try to make Tsurugi fuse with Jobin. And then
Whoa,
Yasuho opposed
whoa.
this.
Wait a minute.
And and because
Holy
she don't
shit.
care about nobody but Jobin.
Here's the thing. I like where you went. I like where you went. I like where you went. The only thing that actually stopped me from physically saying what you just said was I'm like, would she care about her son's son? You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that would make sense to me because even the way she would, I think did they speak about Tsurugi actually in
Yeah, they did.
Right?
They
So-
did in the conversation flashback.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So that kind of gave me pause, but I won't lie to you. I thought about it like, hey, fuck this little nigga. I want my son. Like I thought, I really did think about it. I thought about it.
It just came to me because remember the conversation she had with Jobin? She was like, "Are you sure you're the only one that knows about this new plant?" And Jobin was like, "It was me and Tsurugi." And then she looked at him like, it kind of like, that facial expression she had, like, "Damn, I wish it was only you that knew about this." So what if she rectified that right now? And then she has Tsurugi fused with Jobin. And then Yasuho like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "This is the only way I can let my son live." And then she become the final antagonist because of this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be really good. Like, and what makes this doubly interesting to me is I want to see how everyone else in the household is going to react to what's going on. How do they feel about this, right? Do they see Joshu fucking laid out? Like, what's gonna happen? Like the whole family dynamic and how they react to this is gonna be very important. I want to see how what they all say and what they all do. So, I mean, what do you guys like? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. That's just JoJo in a nutshell. I don't know.
I
don't
because
know.
like in the flash forward, everyone seems like cool or like they're just joking around like as a family. So I want to know how all this like kind of gets resolved, considering Tsurugi's about to fuse with Toru and
Yeah.
Jobin's like in the like on death's door right now, and they were just chilling in the house.
Yeah, like also like in the flash forward, like okay, right now where we are, the house is in like shambles. But like in the flash forward, which is like I think it's like an hour or so from where we are, time wise apparently. Like the house is completely fine. I just don't understand like how.
Hey, she had bricks in them. She had bricks in them cards. She rebuilt that shit.
Rebuilt the house.
She threw them cards. Mickey Mouse built that house. Shit.
Hey, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's.
I really do think that like the way we get to that flash forward is through Paper Moon King. I feel like that's like the huge piece that we just need to get to like that quote unquote state of like normal or what appears to be normal.
Oh, it could be like a facade.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
That's crazy. I didn't think about that. There's a lot to consider here. Oh,
There's just too much. And
yeah.
at this point, like trying to predict this is like impossible because Araki's just on a different plane of existence.
We're gonna start talking about potatoes again.
I don't ever really try to predict like that. Sometimes it's just like, what do you think could have, what will happen? And usually I just want people to project what they want to happen. That's usually why I ask you. Like, tell me what you really want to see. Like, but yeah. Is there anything else you think we forgot to speak on, touch on?
No, I think we pretty much covered everything.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what you got?
Hold on. Someone, I don't know. People kept talking about. I was like looking at Twitter, and people kept talking about the flashback dude in chapter 6, and I haven't reread that chapter in forever, so I don't actually know what that's about.
I don't.
Chapter
like,
6.
Yeah, it's like I think it's the chapter when they go to the apartment, and then he finds out about Yoshikage Kira.
Oh,
and then
I know what you're talking about. I always forget his name. The nigga with no fingers.
Oh, yeah, and he came back in the story later, Ojiro or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's, I don't know if it's him, but there's specifically a guy that like that shows up in the flashback at some point, and that's like supposed to be important, but I don't know if we're ever gonna come back to that, or who the baby is in the Johnny flashback. So who knows?
That all remains to be seen.
Yeah.
Truly. Hope we're not too late. I mean, we're about to wrap up the JoJo portion sooner rather than later, unless anyone has anything else to say. All I really want to do is just read some of these comments too, and then I'm gonna for the last video I did for Thing, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. If you have anything else to say on JoJo, but it was a great chapter. Honestly, it's like a 9, adjustable 9 to a 10 maybe. I think about it, but I thought it was good. It was really good. Holy shit, I wasn't ready for that, dog.
Yeah. I think we covered the chat. We covered the majority of the chapter, and it's so crazy that we got a 9 chapter, and all freaking our main character did was just walk. He walked for 2 pages in the beginning, and that was it. Exactly 3 pages he walked.
He said soft and wet, go beyond. And he left.
Exactly. Then the rest of the chapter was just bonkers. I mean, I'm sick and tired of Toru. But I seen that, so the quote unquote equivalent exchange, because we don't even know what the fuck is going to happen, is confirmed happening because Tsurugi's hand is fusing with Toru's face. Right?
Yeah.
So we don't know what the hell is going. We don't know who's going to come out on top. It might be on the fucking Xehanort gimmick. We don't know. It's just shit was bananas. I need Toru out of here. And that's your mommy gimmick out.
I do wonder like how this is gonna work out, because okay, so what they've done in the past is like transfer the rock disease to someone else to save their kid, right?
Yes.
If that's kind of the goal here, but Toru's already a rock human, how is that going to affect them? I was kind of wondering about that, like in passing.
If that should make him stronger.
Oh God, no!
Earthbending. So I'm joking. Yeah. I have no idea. I literally don't know. I don't. Everything I could say is just me speaking nonsense from the crease of my booty hole. So I don't know.